Creating those pick-a-side games was a terrible idea. Barely anyone played them. We can't afford another flop. We need something that actually brings people in.
Well, if that didn't work, we could just make a game based on...
No, absolutely not. We are not jumping on another trend. Remember how that went last time?
Relax, trust the process. This one's going to be a banger.
Big Biggie, I seriously doubt this is going to work. The odds are just...
Yeah!
You've got to be kidding me. First it was Grow a Garden turning into the next viral hit, and now this? What even makes these popular in the first place? Well, it's probably just that one game. There can't be more of them, right? Hello everyone, I'm Ben. Welcome to the wonderful world of Steal a Blank games. If you're wondering what these games even are, stop pretending you don't know. Just check the front page. Somehow, this game out of nowhere pulls in a wild 200,000 concurrent players alongside its many clones, with each topping out around 10,000 at peak. Now, you'd expect a game called Steal a Blank to be about stealing characters, right? Well, not exactly. It's really just you standing in a lane buying starter characters. They move down the lane automatically, kinda like a conveyor belt, with new characters arriving as old ones go. And here's the key. Those characters generate money for you. The better characters you have, the more income you make. Oh, and heads up, other players can steal your characters, so locking down your base is an absolute must. Thankfully, there's no real risk to locking it, so always keep it locked tight. Monetization's pretty straightforward. You can buy increased luck, exclusive gear and items, laser guns, 2x multipliers, you get the picture. By now you're probably wondering, what's the bat for? Good question. Remember when I said players can steal your characters? You can use the bat to smack them and stop the theft, which is a nice little touch. You can also try robbing other players, but honestly, yeah, that didn't go too well for me. Luckily, I managed to steal someone's golden brr patum. That thing rakes in solid income. That's enough of this one for me though. Definitely not planning on sticking around longer, so let's jump into the next game. Steal a Capybara is... hold on. Isn't this literally the same game as before? Same map, same layout, same everything. Just with capybaras. That's it. That's the twist. Why? Seriously. What's even the point? The only real difference is the capybaras, and maybe a couple minor additions, like the rewards section, but let's be honest, it's just a reskin. A capybara flavored clone of the last game. It tries to act like it's doing something new, like it's unique, but it's not. It's lazy. That's really all there is to say. Alright, I'll give Steal a Pet some credit. It actually changes up the layout and map a bit, which is a nice step up from what Steal a Capybara tried, and failed to do. But don't get me wrong, this game still has plenty of its own problems. It's packed with game passes and random Roblox gear, like the Super Hammer. Remember that bat from earlier? Yeah, imagine that, but cranked up to 11. Then you've got the usual suspects, the Mythic Egg, free legendary offers, Italian Brainrot for the 100th time, like in favorite for a free item, join this group nonsense, you get the idea. It's the full package of predatory monetization. From the moment you load in, the game practically yells, buy stuff. It's loud, it's desperate, and honestly, it's exhausting. Nothing really else worth digging into here. Let's just move on. Steal a character takes the usual steal a blank formula and cranks it to max by tossing in every character you can think of. Seriously, video games, TV shows, movies, commercials, if the character exists, odds are they're in here. It's another super basic setup. You start off buying Roblox noobs with your starting cash to kick off your empire and generate income. I managed to snag Sans from Undertale, which was kinda funny, but after that I just stopped caring. The whole thing screams trend chasing from every corner. They just slapped a million recognizable characters on a conveyor belt and called it a day. Steal a Sprunki is exactly what it sounds like. You steal Sprunkies. That's it. That's the whole game. It's honestly one of the easier ones too. Since Oren is free, you can just camp the conveyor and keep grabbing him over and over until your base is stacked full of Orens. And yeah, that actually brings in a decent amount of money to start with. But let's be honest, at the end of the day, it's just another reskin of the same formula. Steal a blank, but now with Sprunki. Nothing new, nothing wild. Alright, moving on. Next up is Steal an Anime, and this time they threw in the classic wait 15 minutes gimmick. But let's be honest, why else would the little Timmy even touch this game if he isn't getting an exclusive anime character for doing absolutely nothing? I mean, sure, you can also spend 990 Robux on a Rukia sword, or 499 Robux for a flying Nimbus. Totally worth it, right? Yeah, no, I don't even think this one's worth giving more screen time. Let's move on before I lose more brain cells. You know, this actually would have been the perfect game to cover in my last video, about AI-generated thumbnail games. And yep, Steel Aura uses AI, even though they already have human-made thumbnails. Why even bother with AI when the human art was already there? It just doesn't make sense. But AI nonsense aside, this is literally the same exact game as the rest. The only difference? The characters now have a glowing aura around them. That's it. That's the innovation. Please, I'm begging, let the next game actually be good. Yeah, no, we're not doing this. I'm out. Yeah, I think we can all agree this trend just sucks. I mean, if it had like 2,000 or 3,000 players, sure, maybe, but 200,000? For what exactly? You walk down a conveyor, buy a character, watch it print cash, rinse and repeat, that's it. There's no innovation, no hook, nothing that justifies those numbers. And the clones? Just lazy reskins. Yet they're still pulling 10k? I don't get it. Though, these devs are just chasing trends for a quick cash grab. There's no passion, no effort to create something memorable, just a loop of low-effort ideas stacked on top of each other. Sure, the numbers might look good now, but in the long run, that kind of creativity burnout always catches up. Anyway, thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.
Wow, you are actually right. I didn't think that would actually work. Our customers are gonna love this.
Told you. Just trust the process. I knew we were gonna win.